mean, anyone that was involved in football last year knows that it was far from ideal as far as scheduling, playing games, the presence of fans. So being able to open up the season on time against an opponent like Arkansas and Fayetteville, where you know the fans are going to show up. I mean, it's really exciting for the entire team just to get back to what we know and what we grew up watching as football players. I think we're all just really excited to get a regular season on the road and just play the football that we know.
All right, we'll open it up for questions again. If you could please raise your hand. Bob, we'll start off with you.
Hey, Bob Hope from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. I know you guys had a great win over at Marshall last year, shut them down, shut them out. How much confidence does that give you guys? Because you got so many players back. How much confidence does that give you guys going to Arkansas?
I mean, just beyond even beating Marshall, shutting them out, I think just bringing back that many guys on a defense that really, if you look past the Middle Tennessee game, we were firing on all cylinders after we finally got rolling. So just being able to bring back so many guys who are still hungry and are veterans in this defense is exciting. And I think for any team, being able to bring back 10 out of 11 starters is an advantage no matter who you're playing.
Thank you.
Sir.
Matthew Bartlett.
Hey, you did a lot of leading off the field over the course of the last year, some injuries and getting nicked up here and there. How is excited to get back to fall camp and get back to the season and do some of that leading on the field?
It's a great time. Unfortunately, I had to take off some time just due to being a little banged up in the spring. So getting back to a fall camp and getting back out there with my guys, it's fun to be involved, but there's nothing like actually doing it. And it makes it a lot easier to lead when you can lead by example instead of just being the guy on the sidelines trying to tell them to do better. So, I've had a great time and I feel really good. So just going into this season, it's been great, honestly.
Tom?
Yeah, hey, you guys have so many starters back on defense, and Arkansas has a ton back on offense. So makes for an intriguing matchup. What do you see when you look at them on tape?
I see a team that you really got to watch out for because you don't know which weapon is going to hit you on what play. They're a team that is grounded in the run game, but can hit you over the head if you get caught lacking. And really their tempo is something, is a force to be reckoned with. If you don't get lined up and reset your OTA loop, like Coach Bloom was saying, you can really get caught with your feet in the mud. And so it's going to be a fun matchup because, they do tempo and they kind of have some smoke and mirrors, but don't get it twisted. That O-line, they're bruisers too. So it's going to be a fun matchup in the trenches and just, matching their energy, if not trying to outmatch their energy.
Andrew Hutchinson.
Yeah, Trey, I was wondering what your thoughts were of KJ Jefferson, Arkansas's quarterback. What are your thoughts on him after watching him on film?
I mean, he's a great quarterback. He's big. Everyone knows he's big. He's got a good arm. And really, for how big he is, he's extremely mobile. So we've been focusing on, keeping him in the pocket, keeping him contained, because we know that not only can he beat us with his arm, but he can beat us with his feet. So, I mean, really just all around an excellent player. And I look forward to finally meeting him on Saturday.
All right. Any other questions for Trey? Go ahead, JP.
I was talking to Elijah last night, and he was complimentary of you. What's it like playing with Elijah? I know that, he's obviously one of the better defensive linemen in your league, and just the whole unit that you've been playing with. Like Coach said, y'all are pretty deep.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. This is Elijah's been here. This is his 6th year that he's getting because of COVID. It's my 5th year. So we actually gotten to know each other really well. And so there's a lot of chemistry with me being the end and nose. We're kind of connected throughout the defense. So it's a lot of fun playing with that guy. He causes a lot of problems for a lot of people, but it's more fun because, as Coach was mentioning, we have depth and we have guys that people don't even realize are going to be a problem for them. I mean, Akenan Achukwu last year was an animal pretty much whatever position you put him in. And now he's playing 3 technique and he's 15 pounds heavier than he was last year. And just, you can ask our offensive line, he's not been fun to block. And then you've got a young guy like Miles Adams. He is 6'5" and long, and he is strong too. He's hard to deal with. So we've got some young guys we're really excited about that are going to finally, debut their talents on Saturday. And it's been exciting as kind of like the leader of the defensive line to see it all come together.
You know, the start of the season is just around the corner, and if you're into sports betting, BetOnline is where you should go to win some money today. Whether it's live bets during games or future bets on who you think will win the championship, BetOnline has all the latest odds, news, and information for all your online sports betting needs. Visit the website today or use your mobile device to join and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. So before the next big game or before the season starts, head on over to BetOnline and start playing today. That's BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts.